Hello, London Jen, Battle Rap World, back again, talking the Anarchy tournament. This is now, we got 3 of them things. I just did Joker, I did Briggsy, and now we've got, as you can see from the title, one of these times I'm going to get it wrong and I'm going to not change the title and I'll bring on the wrong person. It hasn't happened yet. It's all gone seamless so far. We are, of course, talking the Anarchy tournament Premier Battles on Saturday, live, 8 p.m. GMT. What is that? 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, live on King of the Dot Twitch. I can't remember their URL, but we can all find it by just, Googling King of the Dot Twitch. Without further ado, I am going to bring on the guest for 15 minutes of Anarchy with Bizzo. Bizzo, good evening.
All right.
How's it going?
All good, yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm great. I literally just thought, I've got a friend of mine who's an anarchist and I'm sure he subscribes. He looks at my stuff and he's going to be like, oh my God, Jen has got all these shows about 15 minutes of Anarchy. Going to be surprised. Right. So Bizzo, busy weekend, busy day for you. Not going to take up much of your time. We're going to get straight into it and ask. First question. Why do you deserve your place on Anarchy?
Because I'm one of the most consistent in the league. I've got 5 wins now, 4 or 5 wins. 1 loss in a very debatable clash against Milky in the academy. I'm improving every battle. If you go and watch my first round academy battle against Will Ross or Free Will or whatever his name is now, you'll see and compare that to my Sam Hypes battle, the performance is miles better. So yeah, I do deserve it. I've been around the block. I'm hyped up for it. I'm ready for it. I'm enjoying battling now for the first time ever. I'm enjoying doing it. So that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if you've had a chance to catch Briggsy's one, but he said, out of everybody, you are the one who is on it, like on it. From before you even had the plate, you were like, that's my plate. I'm on it and I'm going to take it all the way.
I told Briggsy when I came back to battling just under 2 years ago, I think it was. I said, I'm not in this to be a punch bag. I'm not here to battle all your up and comers. I don't care about all that. I want what I'm due. I'm good enough to battle the best people in the country. I'll show you. I'll show you that I am good enough to do it. And from that moment on, I've taken every plate that's been given to me. I've come in to a tournament that, and if you ask any middle tier UK rapper, they would not enter the academy. Mainly they think it might be a pride thing. It might be like they might think that they're too good for it. But for me, it was more. I had to get back into battling, and I had to get into an environment where I was competitive and testing myself, and to compare myself to the new people that are in the scene now, and as to whether I can still beat them, because my styles are very, very different to those that you'd say are the more consistent performers, if you will. I'd like to think I'm a bit different to all of those, and I've still got the kind of that old school 2013 killer crop style of writing. So yeah, I'm happy. I told Briggsy I wanted to be in this tournament. I told him, like, before it was even announced it was happening, I said, look, you've got to put me in it, and if I beat Sam Hypes, put me in this tournament. And he's like, right, yeah, let's do it then. So that was my motivation for the Sam Hypes battle. I knew that if I put a good performance in, then I'd be in. And I managed to get him in as well, which is a double win for me, I think. I think I should get some extra credit for that.
Well, okay. It's between you lot. But yeah, no, I think you've just said what you needed to say to anyone who might have doubted whether, and I don't think it's up to anyone to say who deserves a place or whatever, but there was obviously a bit of talk about the caliber of names, not talent, but names. And every one that I've spoken to on the card so far, the energy, like the excitement, the the performance that I think we're going to get. Names really don't matter. Look at the tournaments we've had recently. So I am assuming that you are on that final card. You are, you're reaching there. What is the road that you think you are going to have to get there? What do you predict that road will be, and how do you think that's going to go for you?
I think it's hard to look past Rivers in the next round, just based off the performances both of them have come off. I think Mata had an okay performance against Yunnan, but it was kind of overshadowed by how good Yunnan was. Now, whether that drives him on as to being even better this time round and actually doing a number on Rivers, then it remains to be seen. But I think Rivers' performance against Raptor was a very standout performance, and it will have put him in good stead for this tournament. So I think it would be the logical decision to say that Rivers will get through, but I would not put it past Mata managing to get through. Mata's more than capable to beat Rivers on his day, as equally as Rivers is to beat Mata. I think that's a very close battle. I don't think it's not going to be easy for either of them by any stretch of the imagination. So I do think my head's saying Rivers on that one, and I think I want the Rivers battle more than I want the Mata one, because Rivers would test my pen a lot more than Mata would, and I'd have to come completely different against Mata, I think. And I want those battles. I want to be tested. I want my pen against the best ones in the UK. I mean, he's the former champ of PV. I'd love to get that scalp on the way to the final. It's a big thing for me. It's a very big motivator to get me through this round against Dean. And I'm not overlooking Dean by any stretch of the imagination. Dean's a very, very good writer, a very good performer. He's thought of in high regard by a lot of people. But I am very motivated to beat Dean. I think I'm more motivated to beat Dean than Dean is to beat me. So yeah, I think Rivers would be the next one, and then that would be the winner of. Let
me bring up my card. Hold on.
It's Briggsy versus Mackenzie and Joker versus Acre, isn't it?
Yes.
I think it'll be a Briggsy Joker next round, and then I think I can see Briggsy going far in this tournament. I can just see it. I do feel like Joker's got it in him to have like a Cinderella story, Marv 1 kind of run, definitely. But I can see Briggsy getting through a couple of rounds, definitely. I'd like to face Briggsy as well. I think that would be a good battle. I like Joker Star. I get on really well with Joker Star. I talk to him quite regularly, so yeah. I'm not forced. I'm not looking that far ahead. I'm kind of taking it one step at a time. I'm focused fully at the moment on beating Dean. That's all I'm bothered about right now. That's all I've been eating, sleeping, breathing for the last God knows how long since I got him. Because I wasn't even supposed to be facing him until the next round originally. I was supposed to be facing Terminal in the first round. Then he pulled out, so then I had to write another 3 rounds for Dean. So yeah, it's been like a lot of prep, a lot of switching about and stuff, but I'm not looking past Dean. I know what's ahead of me. I know what the potential matchups are, but I'm not looking past it.
I think that's a really sensible strategy. Like you say, you've got a big challenge in front of you, and even if you were to try and plan ahead, how do you plan for when you've got such different styles of opponent? Like your material is not going to be the same, or I would imagine it's very difficult. And again, so many people, everyone in this really does have a shot. It's difficult to predict.
That's the thing with it. Like, you could try and be overly prepared and think, right, I'm going to face Rivers in the next round, then I'm going to have Joker in the semi-final, and I might have Maverick in the final. So I'll start writing for all them now, and then I'll be extra prepared. But it's not going to work like that. You look at that Grand Prix in the King of the Dot. I mean, who had Times beating Real Deal? Who had Ron getting knocked out? Who had Marv 1 getting to the final? No one had Marv 1 getting to the final. So you just got to take it one step at a time.
Yeah, no, I agree. Of the potential matchups, which would be the one you would be most looking forward to? You would be most excited to have?
See, it's a mixture for me, right? Because I've had a lot of performances where I've completely underperformed, and I've got a bit of a boxing mentality in the fact that if someone's beaten me when I wasn't on my day, then I want to go back and show them that I can beat them. So in this tournament, I think there's 3 or 4 potential rematches for me. So there's Dean, Lazy, Koj, and I've lost to all 3 of them.
Okay.
Battles. So for me, facing Dean is a lot bigger to me than it is to Dean, because Dean's already beat me, whereas I wasn't good enough against Dean. Dean didn't beat me because Dean was out of this world good. Dean beat me because I choked for 2 rounds and blew the whole thing.
So that's another reason why you're so dangerous potentially in this tournament, because so many of your potential battles could be you as getting a chance not only to progress but evening the score.
This whole thing for me, the whole reason I'm back is Resurgence. It's going back for stuff that I threw away last time. That's the only reason I'm back. That's the only reason why I'm as lowly tier as I am at the moment. It's why I'm not. No one's saying my name as a potential winner of the tournament. These factors are all down to my past performances. That's how I see it, and I won't let myself make the same mistakes again. I would never have come back to battle rap ever again if I didn't think that I had it in me to rectify all of that and be even better than what I was back then. That's my mentality behind it. Now, with regards to who I want to face, I want to face all of them because I think all of them deserve to be in the tournament for a start. But I have added incentives with certain heads, and there's people that I want to face more than others, as well as having potential rematches against people.
Who do you think is the toughest opponent, not necessarily yours, but of all of the battlers, who is the toughest opponent, not necessarily the best or the most capable, but who do you think is going to be the toughest to beat?
The toughest to beat will be Bobby Rex in this tournament. Because Bobby Rex, people, again, are looking at Bobby's last 3 performances, or last 2, or however you want to see it. Whereas I've followed Bobby's career and been in contact with him since his tryout. I think I was on the same card as his tryout on Don't Flop. And when he switched on, he's different. That's my opinion. I think he's brilliant.
I like that. Shout out Bobby. Shout out Bobby. We've had different answers every time. This might be a similar question, it might not, or similar answer. Who do you think is the wild card, the one that people aren't looking at, aren't talking about, other than yourself maybe? Or who do you think is the one that not necessarily is going to win it, but just is going to shock people?
It'll be aside from me, because I think I'm the most overlooked person in the tournament, by the way, by a long stretch, personally.
It's funny, it's the only time I slipped that bit. I didn't say it with Joker, I didn't say it with Briggsy, but I just kind of just knew that you're giving me that energy, like people are sleeping on me.
I'm fully aware people are sleeping, and within a certain reason, they have every right to, based on certain past performances, which is fine. I completely get it, but it's different now. Like I'm completely prepared for this. This is what I've wanted for so long. Like the whole reason I got into battle rap all those years ago was because I wanted moments like this. I wanted to be in knockout tournaments. I wanted to face the best. I wanted to be a champion of the UK. I wanted to go abroad and battle abroad, whether it's King of the Dot, I battle, wherever. They're all bucket list things for me. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. I'm doing it out of passion for it. I don't care about. I don't need to make money from battle rap. I don't need to use it as a way of making income. I don't need it. I don't want any fame from it. I'm not interested in any fame from battle rap at all. I've got certain accolades I want to achieve in it, and that's why I'm in this tournament. That's why I'm backing myself as well as I am.
Right, 14 is just before 15, right? That's just how tired I am. 14 is right before 15, 13, 14. All right. We have got 20 seconds. Sorry to cut you. I did say if anyone...
No, that's fine.
We've covered everything. I let you take Wildcard. I think you justified your case for that. Thank you so much, Bizzo. Go and follow Bizzo. This has been Anarchy.